Since the dawn of all video games, people have been abusing OP things that have been added to the game. OP means overpowered for those who don't know. And basically, in Minecraft, that is not different than any other games. Minecraft has added its fair share of overpowered items, and usually taking them out literally the day or week after they added them. But villagers have been the most overpowered thing ever added to this video game, and they have still not been removed from the game at all. And you might ask, what makes villagers so overpowered? And today that's what I'm going to show you. So the mechanic that we are looking at in today's video is villager trading. So the concept behind villager trading is that you give a villager emeralds and they give you something else. Or for example, you give a villager, let's say, pumpkins, and then they give you emeralds. So you give them pumpkins, they then give you emeralds, and then you give them emeralds, and then they give you something else in return. And then you can get some of the most overpowered things ever added to this game this way. Villager trading is, like I said, super overpowered, and honestly, it's just like overpowered in multiple ways. Like it's just insane. The thing is, villager trading is kind of complicated if you don't know how to use it, so that's why I'm here. I'm going to be telling you guys exactly how to use villager trading to its fullest potential. Okay, so the basics of villager trading, I have just explained to you guys. You give a villager something, they give you emeralds. You give them emeralds, and they give you something else. So in essence, I just traded over here with this farmer guy. I traded him I traded him 18 pumpkins for 3 golden carrots. So, you know, it's not, I mean, if that's a good deal to you, if you have a pumpkin farm or something, then this trade can become overwhelmingly overpowered in a very short amount of time. And that's not the best example of trades, but there are much better trades. I'm going to be telling you guys those also later on in the video. Let's get straight into this thing, though. So first off, for understanding villager trading, you need to understand the jobs that villagers can become. So I am going to... Okay, there's like 15 farmers over here. What? Okay, I'm just going to spawn in a new villager. Hello. So this villager is a simpleton. He has no idea whatsoever, like any job. If I right click, I cannot trade with him. But now he comes to the composter that wasn't claimed by any of those other villagers. Now he becomes a farmer, so now I can trade with him. And so yeah, that's just the essence of which villagers is like get their jobs. These are the different jobs they can become. They can be a butcher, a shepherd, a cartographer, a fletcher, a mason, a librarian, a leather worker, a farmer, an armorer, a weaponsmith, a cleric, and a toolsmith. So all of these they can become, and even all of these have like different like they look different than the normal simpleton villager. So this is the normal simpleton villager right here. And yeah, so that's the normal simpleton villager. All of these guys, so this guy has a different tunic. This guy has a very different tunic. He has like an eye patch and a tunic. Like lots of things. This guy's a hat. Like there's always something different with the villagers. And you can go away now. And so these are the 12 or 13 different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 different things that the villagers can use to get a job. So it starts over there with a smoker, then a loom, a cartography table, a fletching table, a stone cutter, a lectern, cauldron, a composter, blast furnace, I believe. Yep. Grindstone, right? Yeah, grindstone, a brewing stand, and a smithing table. So those are the things, jobs that the villagers can become. Okay, so the next thing that we want to talk about is leveling up villagers. So this is an aspect of trading. So as you can see, this villager only has 2 trades, but if I go over to this villager, he has so many more trades. And how does this happen, you might ask? Well, that's because this villager is a novice villager, I believe. Yep, he's a novice villager. You can tell that by the patch at his belt right there. It's just gray. If I happen to trade with this guy, then 1 second. Okay, if I happen to trade with this guy, like that, then the guy will probably level up because I traded with him to a certain amount. And once he's done leveling up, you can see by these particles that he's emitting, his patch changed color. So now it's like a tannish. Now I trade with him some more. Get a stack and 16 cooked pork chop. Now he's a journeyman. It becomes gold. I can do this trade. That makes him an expert. Emerald there at his waist. And that's it for those trades, I believe. Okay. But what I can do then, I can go get a different thing. Like, I think it's this. Trade with this guy, and that's still not enough. Okay. Let's try dried kelp, I think that guy was offering. Yes, sir, he was. And now he is at the final level, which is a master. You can see that by the diamond at his waist. So as you can see, once you trade, villagers level up. They also give you quite a bit of experience from trading. I'm not in survival Minecraft, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But they do give quite a bit of XP. And yeah, you can get lots of items this way. Okay, so some other basics on villager trading. One thing that's really cool is that when you like have a village, all you need is 2 villagers. You set up a villager breeder. I'm not here to show you how to do that though. That's not trading, so I'm not here to show you how to do that. I'll show you guys that if you want in another video. Comment if you want it. If you so once you set up that villager breeder, then you take the villagers, you come over here, and you just cycle them. Especially like this is how you get like great books from the librarian. So as you can see, this librarian has a, what book is that? A Riptide 3 book. But let's say you don't want a Riptide 3 book. What you do is, this is his workstation. So you break the workstation and place a new one. So then he becomes unemployed. And this guy, oh, this guy's gonna get the thing. Okay, 1 second. This must be done. I'm very sorry. So as you can see, because I just murdered 2 villagers, this guy increased his prices. But now he has an efficiency 5 book for a stack of emeralds. And so as you can see, if I don't like that because it's too high of a price or something, okay, now he gives me a fire aspect 2 book. Let's say I really like fire aspect 2 though. Like I really, really like it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade with him one time. It doesn't even have to be. Let's say I don't have enough emeralds for this, okay? Let's say I just want to trade for a bookshelf, okay? So I trade just one time with him. Now whenever I do this, this guy still has his trades. And I can replace this with an iron block. And as you can see, he still is employed. What this does not let him do, though, is, let's say I buy him out. So, go like this. Okay, and because he is very expensive with me. Okay, because he was very expensive with me, we had to do, some minor inconveniences. And now we have a new villager that gives me this trade. So, I'm gonna trade with him one time. Never mind, I can't because I don't have, okay, we're not gonna trade with him. Okay, well, he has the bookshelf trade now. That's what we want. So we trade with him once. Now this happens. He doesn't do it. Yeah, whatever. But what happens is once you guys buy enough of a certain thing, it becomes sold out. And we'll see that right here. This is sold out now. And we can't buy any more until he restocks. And if I happen to go like this, then this man will never restock his trades. That's the thing. You have to he has to have his workstation. So if we were to buy him out again, emeralds, I think we need 2 stacks of emeralds. What we can do is just go like this, and okay, as you can see, he ran out of his bookshelves. Now he will never be able to restock. But if we give him his lectern back, he'll be able to restock eventually, sometime around now, maybe. As you can see, when the villagers look down at their workstation, like they're like doing this and then like, huh, and then that means that they're restocking. And so now that he has a lectern, he will be able to restock his trades. That's how a villager restocks, by the way. So yeah. Alrighty guys, now that we have established that, oh, did I break something? Okay, I did, okay. But now that we have established that villager trading is overpowered, what really makes it so? Like, what are, the trades that make villager trading as OP as it is. Okay, so we're gonna start down the line here, and we're gonna start off with this guy right here, old Goggle Man. Okay, and as you can see, this guy should restock. Okay, he's not restocking now. I don't know what's happening, but like he will restock eventually. Anyways, basically, this guy has his diamond armor set right here. And this diamond armor set is very overpowered. You can get it from the master armor. You can get a master by an armor by the blast furnace. And this diamond armor set is very overpowered, especially early game. It's a very good way to get yourself diamond armor very cheap. And even once you buy it, you can, like, if you don't like the enchantments on it, you can just go like that and you can, bam. You get even more XP than the villager trading process itself. Also, I'm going to stand back here and buy out this kid's diamond armor really quick. This is for a reason. Trust me. Okay, now that we've done this, you guys haven't been able to tell, but hopefully this all works out. Also, so then this gives you XP, as you can just see. But then if we come over here, you can see all of the XP we're getting. That wasn't that much, but trust me, it gives you quite a bit of XP when you trade with villagers. Okay, so that's one of the trades, and complementary to that, we have the diamond weapons trade, weaponsmith, master, grindstone. You got the diamond armor trade, same thing, you can disenchant it, and you got the diamond tools trade from the smithing table, toolsmith, and yeah, same thing, you can of course disenchant it and everything. So those are easy diamond armor trades, some of the best trades in the game. The next trades that I want to talk about is from this cleric brewing stand cleric and the master cleric. Okay, so number one, it's very easy to max because you can just buy the redstone and lapis, and it's very easy. Then also the thing is, these two trades right here, the gold trade and the rotten flesh trade, are very easy ways to get emeralds. And then, of course, you can trade your emeralds for ender pearls and even bottles of enchanting, which is impossible to get otherwise from the trading or from dungeon loot and stuff, which is a nice trade in my opinion. Especially the ender pearls too can be very useful. Next up, we have this guy. We have the melons trade. So the melons trade is probably my favorite trade to get emeralds. Like, I think it's the best way to get emeralds in the entire game. You get melons very easily, and you can just trade them 3 for this an emerald, and that's a very easy trade. Then you can go ahead and buy the best food source in the entire game, or one of them, golden carrots. Another great trade is from this guy. You have the cook Porkchop trade, which is also another one of the best food sources, and you get 5 for an emerald from this guy, whereas this guy gives you 2 for 3. So yeah, you guys can decide which one you'd rather have. I'd probably rather have this guy, the golden carrots. That's just me. Next thing is this saddle for emeralds trade. That is one of my favorite trades as well, and that is especially because this saddle trade from the leather worker, that's a cauldron that he gets his job from, it's impossible to get a saddle. Okay, and did this guy restock? Wait, was it this guy? Yes, he restocked. Okay, so this guy, the saddle trade, yes. It's impossible to get a saddle except from dungeon loot, so this is a nice and easy way to get saddles. I don't know if this guy sells other horse armor or just leather, but still, either way, leather horse armor isn't bad, and maybe some of these guys sell other horse armor. I'm not sure. You'll have to look. I really don't know. But for certain, you can get a saddle, and that's really good on its own. Then, of course, we have this guy. You can get literally anything in the entire game. Anything you'd ever want. Any enchantment you'd ever want from these guys. You can have a whole array of librarians and have every single enchant in the game. It makes very easy re-getting stacked once you die and everything. It's really great to have one of these guys. Or multiple of them, actually. This guy, the Mason, very slept on. Nobody cares about him, except for me and a select other people. This clay for brick trade, I don't know. Like, people always spend their coal and stuff doing this, getting clay, smelting it, and getting bricks. But why would you do that? You could just trade from this guy. You give him 10 clay, he gives you 10 bricks. Like, that's what it is in essence. And of course, you can get the quartz stuff from this guy as well. Those are like very nice blocks to use. Very slept on trade right here, set of trades. And of course, another slept on set of trades that are very, very nice. I really like the block of quartz. Like, come on. These things look really sick. Come on. Come on. The quartz looks nice. You got it. You got to admit. Come on. And then the pillars, we can use them. Come on. Like, this looks insanely cool. The quartz is really, really nice block. Next, you got this Fletcher, the stick trade. That's the best way, other than that, in my opinion, the melons, to get emeralds. Come on. Wood for emeralds. Come on. That's just great. Cartographer, paper trade. I mean, you can get that from the librarian too. It's okay, I guess. Yeah. The shepherd, I don't know. I don't think he gives you anything, and I already covered the butcher. Oh. Okay, and one more quick thing. Can he get them? He can. He can. Please kill him. I'm sorry. Okay. Get rid of this guy. Okay, and so once you get the zombified guy, you throw a potion of weakness on him, give him a golden apple, and then once he's done with this, he remembers his trades and his level, and he gives you just free discounts. That's great. It's called the zombification process. It's really nice. It is kind of tedious, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you guys are going to get into trading. Alright, everybody, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. I do hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, all of that cool, fun stuff. Yeah, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.